shield mode. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Alright, we gotta go pick up Nashu and Delian, so we can continue this quest. Also, I think we'll go ahead and register for Smileton. Because I want to go ahead and just get that done with. Ooh. Oh yeah, and I have some of these. No gentleman in ragged clothes, I'm afraid, but I did spot an object in flight that I couldn't immediately identify. It was while I was out gathering materials in the south of Mare Lamentorum. I presumed it was just some elegant relic or new pieces of floating jellyfish and didn't think too much of it. Core, now that sounds promising. Thank you for your time. What's this then? A pot for growing new Xeno bunnies? They must plan to produce them in the millions and overwhelm us with sheer fuzzy numbers. How could I be so blind? These aren't ears, they're psychic wave generators. They lure people with their precious little faces and then bam, brainwashed. I figured it all out, alien scum, and once the world reads my special edition, your dreams of domination will be done for. Ha! What a strange and oddly aggravating man. Is he a friend of yours too? He thinks he's a friend to the people, but I don't think any people are his friends. Right, let's go out there and find that flying object. Do you know which direction is south? Yeah. Excuse me. Wait, I'm going with you. Don't leave me alone with their brainwashing Xeno bunnies. Let's get one of the ones that we got. I don't think we've ridden this one. Actually, I think we have, now that I've looked at it. Hey, Argos. Should probably do these. Don't really feel like it. Okay, gotta turn on the super extra ultra power coolant cooler for my computer because it be getting a toasty boy. Search for a flying object. I think I just saw one. The shadow stopped. He's right there! You've got to be kidding me. Ah, there it is. And here, there it goes. Come on, we can't let it get away. Goodness, I don't know why I'm freaking choking so much. We did it, Sue. We found the inspector. Case closed. Horrendous. Only aliens could subject a man to such a callous and physically implausible fate. Are my eyes playing tricks on me, or do you see a whole field planted Hildebrands? Well, well, what a delightful surprise to see you here, wherever here happens to be. My, what an impressive specimen of a gentleman you are, good sir. Same could be said of you, my good man. Is that an extemporaneous gentleman's club? I may be so bold, if I may be so bold to join you. What in the name of the occult is happening here? Where did they all come from? They are phantom Hildebrands created by the refraction of starlight through swamp gas. imposters, you mean?
Among Us. I feel so dumb for making that joke.
Don't worry, I know just how to find the real inspector. Cease and desist, Nashu. Use your powers of destruction. Not destruction. They're also authentic and synchronized. I honestly can't tell the difference. We'll look no further, for I'm the one and only Hildebrand, agent of inquiry and inspector extraordinaire. The one and only? I believe that would be me, good sir. How odd, I think you will find that I am the original Hildebrand. Oh, I am more than certain I am Hildebrand. As am I. Could it be that we're all Hildebrand? How positively marvelous. I propose we celebrate this auspicious moment as only a mob of Mandeville men can. What manner of waking nightmare is this? Apologies for the confusion, my friends. I assure you that this time you stand in the presence of the I'm just gonna do the dungeon. This is freaking sick. So I should be good since it's not a smiley face. Yeah! There we go. Oh. I biffed it.
Big cheese.
Okay, that was definitely a lot longer than I wanted it to be. Yeah, baby! Let's go! Another minion down. could be their Hildebrand clones grown in flesh vats. Imposters. We're almost back to where we were. I still love that facial expression. It is honestly the best. Apologies for the confusion, my friends. I assure you that this time you stand in the presence of the inimitable Hildebrand Helidor Maximilian Mandeville. Now this diminutive blue chap here is my new associate, Master Poo Poo. Another alien species. Of course, you're building a clone army to invade our star, and what we stumbled upon was a field test. Do not believe we've had the pleasure, my excitable fellow, but I promise you that the amicable Master Poo Poo has no desire to wage any clone wars. Then what's this all about? Are you telling me you weren't abducted? A simple misunderstanding. Oh, what a charming little rascal you are, an offshoot of the Mandragora family, perchance? Poo poo, poo 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 poo, poo 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 poo. Poo poo, ah, I see. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Master Poo Poo. Might I inquire as to our current whereabouts? I had recently reunited with Nashu and Sue, and would greatly appreciate it if you can convey me back to my prior location. Splendid. Full speed ahead, my dear fellow. Steady on now. This is not what I had in mind. My word, you've generated a veritable battalion of identical gentlemen. Surely the world could never safely contain so much pure Mandeville magnificence. Could you perchance reverse the process? Oh gods, no, not like that. Mummy! Thus I have concluded that Master Poopu has no grasp of the common tongue, and his true intentions, while purely peaceable, remain woefully unclear. It was only through frenzied gestures that I managed to direct him back here and have him clean up our Mandeville multiplicity incident. I hail from a star a great distance from here. I came in search of a friend whose communication halted mid-exploration. All this was to aid a comrade in distress, you say? The devotion, the determination, your touching story has sunk its hooks into my heart. Fear not, my blue-hued friend, for I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, expector extraordinaire, have attached myself to this case like a stubborn barnacle on a kraken's behind. I swear to you, here and now, I shall scour all of creation, from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for the missing comrade that you so desperately seek. Cool. Tell me, Sue, how is it that you're able to understand Master Poo-Poo's language? The power of echoes? Ah, you mean persistent repetition? It sounds similar to the Mandeville art of parley. You're saying you have an extrasensory ability that allows communication with aliens? How fascinating. Yes, most fascinating indeed. Bending mysteries aside, I'm glad indeed to once more be in the company of my faithful assistant and stalwart contemporary both. So begins the case of the silent correspondent. Not to rain on your parade, but my friend who was somewhere on your star stopped sending messages is not a lot to go on. I spent years investigating the existence of aliens, and recent experiences notwithstanding, they are not that easy to find. Then you don't know Inspector Hildebrand. He'll solve this case as he solved countless others with unerring perception and panache. Aha. Well said, Nashu. I need but relinquish conscious thought to investigative instinct, and the clues will flow to me forthwith. Lose yourself in the deductive current, Inspector. You're channeling, aren't you? Contacting a higher power to breach the veil of mystery? Another fascinating development. Ah, there you are. I've been looking all over. Though thought you'd like to know that I spotted that chap you were talking about. You know, the well-muscled gentleman with tattered clothing and dazzling teeth. You mean this gentleman? We found him too. Well, that can't be right. I just saw him in the North Mara Lamentorum, and he ran the other way when I called out. I don't understand how he could have arrived before me. I have a feeling, Mr. Bunny, sir, that you saw an impostor. Sue, would you mind asking Master Poo Poo if he was growing any more inspectors on the moon? I only created a single batch, but one did manage to escape the vaporization beam. That individual's behavior was unpredictable, a flaw in the cloning process, I'm afraid. Well, this won't do at all. We cannot have a flawed inspector running around besmirching the Manderville name. Master Poo Poo, I must ask that we hunt down and liquidate my other self as soon as possible. Might we delay the search for your comrade until the deed is done? This imperfect clone was of my making. It is only right that I redress my mistake first. So begins the case of the imposter inspector. Ooh, that does sound exciting. If you don't mind me coming along, I can show you the place where I saw the imposter inspector. I'm just gonna turn in this, and then I have to go to work. I can't keep cutting it so close to the deadline because I'll get in trouble. Oh. Well, maybe we can do both. We work in 27 minutes. It might be doable. Unless this takes forever, I guess. You back? What happened to the big cheese? I broke him. It's gone. I suppose that's a mite better than the alternative. And you say the survey team is safe? Oh, thank heavens. Smileton was meant to be a paradise, and the big cheese, its architect, it was designed to learn what it is that makes people happy and make manifest whatever we could dream up, no matter how seemingly impossible. But I've been unduly fickle, every new plan contradicting the last. I fear my indecisiveness overloaded the big cheese, and it lost its sight of what true happiness is. All I wanted was to make the people of Ithris happy and look upon their smiling faces. Have you ever considered visiting a residential area on Ithris for inspiration? Now there's an idea. I mean, sure, Auger has been incredibly helpful with his advice, but actually seeing how people live would surely be more informative than simply hearing about it. And now that the final days have been averted, there's no longer a need to rush. I'll be sure to bear that in mind so nothing like this happens again. Perhaps I'll start with something simple like furniture. Oh, and I can design a new automated system to build them. I'll call it the bigger cheese. That's great. I espy with my little eye no dashingly defective gentleman. He can't have made it that far on foot. Why don't we try searching the immediate area, scan the horizon, that kind of thing? Then I suggest we split up so we can cover more ground. Nashu, Sue, and I will investigate to the west. Right, I'll take these other two and head east. Splitting the party again, and you're leaving me with the aliens? Oh, relax, bright eyes. We'll have a nice chat, and I can disabuse you of all the strange conspiratorial notions. Oh, and we can get to know a few of our new friend here. Let's be on our way as well, with Sue in the van, if you please. Behold the sublime vista, 'tis as if the moon herself breathes beneath our feet. Oh, look down there, they're having their very own hot spring. My dear Nashu, what you're observing is no hot spring, but a natural reservoir of ceruleum, with which such a rich resource to hand, it is no wonder they can afford these palatial residences. I'm glad you're here to educate me, Inspector. I was about to take a quick soak. Is that ceruleum? Goldsmithing hammer is lodged in the stinker's carcass. It appears to have been dealt a single swift killing blow. Horror, the bugs grow big up here, don't they? This hammer surely it cannot be. Nay, it does not bear thinking about. Come along, nothing to see here. It's Monsieur Hildebrand. God. I don't remember if I can mount with these guys on. That would be pretty convenient because then I would be able to move pretty fast, but then I wouldn't know if I'd be able to fly as well, and yada yada yada. What a dazzling display of stars, not a single cloud in sight. In fact, I've never seen this night sky so clearly. Now that you mention it, it's been night time the entire time I've been here. How much longer until dawn breaks, do you think? Wow. That's a Godbird hammer. Another goldsmithing hammer, another killing blow that speaks unparalleled strength. Oh, it looks like he's yawning. The hammer stuck in his head spoils the effect, though. He cannot be here. Why would he be here? That's a goldsmithing tool, isn't it? It does look awfully familiar. And yet completely unrelated to our case. Moving on, people, moving on. I want to keep going. A set of gentlemanly tracks lead to the northwest. High in the sand and the snow, or in a half-elm of moon dust, I'd recognize those fancy footprints anywhere. They're a perfect copy of me. Our fugitive imposter must be a... Ah, frick! Ah, man. I sense a gentlemanly presence. He's very close. Close. Very close. No clones in the northeastern quadrant that we could see. That's clever, Master Poo-Poo can scout for us from the air. Aha! I found me. Why? Why did I flee? He seemed sad, downcast, very uninspector-like. A flawed creation, to be sure. Such negative emotions would never mar the heart of a true Manderville man. Praise Thal for his patience. 'Twould seem my beloved Hildi has been awoken from his unnatural slumber. Abandoning my gentleman comrades to save myself, my pride is worse in worse tatters than my maltreated wardrobe. My fatherly love denied? Unthinkable, unless that is not my son. Another of me survived? Will not turn tail and run this time. No, sir. Hildier to the rescue. Round and round as fast as I can. I can't slow down. I'm a Mandeville man. That's hilarious. Now I know I'm dreaming. That can't possibly be real. That was a little something we were preparing to welcome the people of Hildier, so I almost forgot it was still there. Barrage appears to have stopped, but look at all this junk. Please be sure to pick up your litter before you leave. The moon belongs to everyone, you know. Holy frick! Come on, I need to go to work. Oh. Hildebrand, Hildier, Maximilian Mandeville, how glad I am to see you up and about. Your mother will be beside herself with joy. I was standing here before you now, thanks to Nashu, who stood ever vigilant at my bedside, and to Sue, who ferried my soul back across from the rift. My son is indeed blessed with comrades of quality. To you, Master Poo-Poo, I extend my apologies and my excitement. I fear I've broken your starship. If there is aught I can do to help effect the repairs, you have only to ask. My vessel experienced a temporary malfunction, but there was no major structural damage. It brings me relief and joy to hear it. Might I have a word, Sue? I had actually come to the moon in search of a certain rare ore, and by Thal's good gracious, my quest has been successful. The ore, however, is but the first step of a longer saga. Meet me back in Rod's hand and I will explain. Yes, I think it best we make the journey starwards. We'll not find Master Poo-Poo's friend from up here, not unless someone packed an extremely efficacious spyglass. Anybody? No? Then home it is. For years I've chased after the supernatural and the inexplicable, but to encounter so much of it in such a short span of time, my mind still reels from the implications. Yet I must keep my gaze focused beyond the veil. A chance like this comes only once in a lifetime. Alright, I gotta go to